Hey guys, it's your girl London Brit. It's been forever. It's been a long time. But guess who's back? Me. No, but seriously, guys, it's been forever. It's been so long. I miss you guys so much. I hope you miss me. I know you Zoom. I know you Zoom. I know you Zoom. I know you Zoom. I know you. I'm sorry. I'm just so excited to be here. I'm so excited to come on and talk to you guys. It's been a couple of weeks. It's been a couple of weeks. And it honestly feels like I haven't been up here for like a year. Like, that's how long it feels like. Oh my gosh. I'm used to coming on recording every week. Now, I'm going to give y'all the tea. I'm going to give y'all the tea for sure, for sure, for sure. Before we even get into that, I'm your hostess with the mostest, your extraordinary London Brit. For those of you who are new here, welcome, welcome, welcome. This is the Go Get Her podcast, where we focus on going after the woman that God created us to be. But while doing that, we're focusing on healing our inner child. We're living in the moment. We're enjoying the ride. Nobody told us that this ride was going to be easy, right? Nobody told us that this journey of going after the better version of ourselves was going to be pretty and easy. It's not at all. But this is why we have each other. I built Go Get Her for people who are like me. People who are trying to get closer to God, trying to build a relationship with God, trying to become this best version of themselves, right? And I built this community for me and you, for us to come into this like, okay, sis, I don't know you, but we're going to get to know each other. And then we're going to be like besties. I share, you share, we get to know each other. But yeah, so just if you're new, that's just a little snippet. And if you're not new, girl, what's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? We about to get into the tea. I have a lot to tell you guys. I'm going to tell you like a little bit in a short amount of time because here for a short time and a good time, not a long time. But yeah, no, I really don't because it's been a lot. And we'll be here for hours if I go into everything that's been going on. But nonetheless, I hope you guys have had such an amazing holiday. It is a holiday season, so I haven't been here. Thanksgiving has passed and Christmas is coming up. Christmas is on Monday, and then it's New Year's. What? I said, I have to get to my girls before the new year. Like, are you dumb? Don't play with it. Yeah. So let's get into it. Number one, your girl has tried to record 2 episodes prior to today. And when I tell y'all, I was ready to pack it up, hang it up, flat screen. I'm done with this. It's not meant for me, right? And I told y'all are always going to get the real. I'm not going to sugarcoat anything. Y'all are always going to get the real, okay? Your girl was ready to pack it up. I'm like, this just ain't for me. This just ain't for me. Recorded 2 bomb episodes. When I say bomb, I had 2 amazing guests, yo. Bomb, bomb, bomb. And another thing, too, being that this is the faith-based podcast and I'm doing this to share the light, to share Jesus' light, to bring souls to Christ, to build the kingdom, it's going to be 10 times harder for me when I'm doing this. 10 times harder, and I have to remember that. But I had 2 bomb episodes. Nonetheless, things didn't go right. Sorry. Audio wasn't good for one of them. The other one, audio and video, was like out of whack. It wasn't good. It wasn't good. Well, it was really good, but the other side of this, when it comes to editing and things like that, yeah, the devil was really mad. He was big mad, and I was big mad, okay? Because I'm like, first of all, I've been on it, posting weekly, posting every single week. I've been on it. I've been consistent. And I was really hard on myself when I wasn't able to post those 2 episodes because I'm like, okay, number one, this is like going on 2-3 weeks now and I haven't posted, right? So I was really down on myself about that because I felt like I was being inconsistent. But at the same time, it's not like I was sitting around twiddling my thumbs. I did record. I did try to put out some content, but the pieces just wasn't hitting, right? So I had to like give myself some grace. And that's why I said it's important for us to live in the moment. And that's how I know I'm growing, because I usually would be like so hard on myself and then give up. Like, you know what, girl, just pack it up. This is not for you. Leave it to those that are doing it. Like, this is not for you, right? The enemy was really trying to get in my head with that. But Jesus was like, I never told you this was going to be easy. I gave this to you, but I never once said that this is going to be easy. And he had to remind me, there's going to be those times where you record amazing content and things just happen. That's just how it is. And I'm learning that, you know, I'm new to this. I'm new to this, but true to this because God gave it to me. So it cannot fail. It cannot fail. I cannot fail because he is with me throughout it all, regardless if I feel like I can't do it or I want to give it up. He's like, yeah, okay. But yeah, so I was really hard on myself, but I'm happy that I'm out of that funk. I'm happy that I have people around me to encourage me and fill me up when I'm feeling low, you know, and tell me like, yeah, no, you're doing this. You're not giving up. Things happen. Luckily, my special guests that were on those episodes are willing to re-record and do it over. So I can't tell you guys who it is because we have plans to re-record for the new year. So I'm excited for that and I'm grateful for them because, you know, we took our time. It was good conversation. Excuse me. And nonetheless, like, we used our energy for those episodes, you know? So I'm happy that they're willing to re-record and I can't wait for you guys to hear what they have to say. Those were some good conversations. I have a lot of good guests coming up for the new year, so I'm excited for that. I know y'all love seeing me, but I want to get other people's stories, other people's background, other people's journey, you know? I want to see how we are all going after the woman that God created us to be and what that looks like, you know? What that looks like for a mom, what that looks like for a stay-at-home mom, what that looks like for a working woman, what that looks like for somebody who's getting to know God. You know, all of us are on these different journeys and we're in different places in our journey. And I feel like it's important for us to share it. So I'm excited for that. So that's that, right? Content wasn't continent. Excuse me. So that was that. Then holiday season, so Thanksgiving, things like that, you know, all that good jazz, family, cooking, all that good jazz. I did have a great Thanksgiving. I hope you guys did as well. So after that, whoo, child. Demetrius got hit with the flu. I got hit with the flu. Ocean got hit with the flu. River got hit with the flu. Whole house got the flu. Now, Demetrius did get it first. Not thank God that he got it first, but thank God he did. Because when I tell you, baby, I was out of it. And I felt horrible because I couldn't even take care of my own kids. I could not take care of them. Those first 3 days that I was sick was bad. I couldn't even get out the bed. He took them to the doctor. I couldn't, baby. I'm like I said, I'm not happy he got sick. I'm not happy any of us got sick. But I am, you still have to find the silver lining in things, right? I am grateful to God that he got sick first. And by the time we got sick, me and the kids, he was better. And he was able to take care of us because, baby, if he wasn't and we was all down bad, I don't know how it would be going in this house, for real, for real. My mom would have had to come up from Virginia and take care of us, no lie. Like, it was so bad, y'all. Never in my life, ever have I had the flu. Never. And neither have my kids. Well, River's 1, but Ocean's 4. Never had the flu. So when we were getting sick, I was like, oh, It's probably just a cold. Like when Demetrius was sick, when he was sick, I was like, I don't know. This might be a real bad cold or this might be a flu, but we gonna pray that it's not. So when we were getting sick, the first day I'm like, we caught his cooties pretty much. And then that second day, baby, I couldn't move. I was having body aches, chest pains. I felt like I couldn't breathe. For some reason, my C-section scar was bothering me. It was just too much. Ocean was not doing good. Then River, I said, no, baby. River already had a doctor's appointment, luckily. I added on Ocean. Dad took them to the doctor. Flu. Okay, great. So now what? Mind you, we gonna go back to when God sits you down, he sits you down. He sits you down. He sits you down, okay? I had so much plans, personal plans with me, like going out, plans with the kids. We were supposed to do our Christmas photos. I mean, everything was shut down. Shut down. I wasn't on my phone. I wasn't talking to nobody. I mean, I was really like in a negative space because my kids were not doing good. Ocean was not doing good. He was on a nebulizer every 4 hours. I just don't like see my babies like that. It was not good. And I wasn't good. And when they're not good, how can I be good? Can't. So once I started to feel better, I started to help Demetrius out more with the kids, of course. But yeah, so got hit with the flu. We was out all last week from school, from work, and then mom guilt kicked in, right? Because I'm like, he's missing school. Like he's not just in daycare now, he's in school. So he's missing out on his work. Luckily, some of his homework is on the iPad. So we got to do some, he was sorry y'all. He was able to do some, the days he had energy, he was able to do some of his homework on the iPad, but he was really so out of it. But I just had mom guilt going on. I'm like, oh my God, my babies are feeling terrible and I feel helpless. My baby's missing school, a whole week of school. Like, that's crazy. And I was just feeling like all these things. And then I have some projects that I'm working on. One of them I was trying to get done before the new year. Doesn't look like it's happening, and that's okay. But I was just really in my head about a lot. Just feeling like helpless, like I can't help myself, I can't help my kids. I'm losing money. I'm out from work. I'm losing money. Just all these things, right? And I want to say maybe day 4. God was like, it's really time for you to make the changes that I've been putting on your heart. It's really time. Yes, you've written them down. Yes, we've talked about it, but it's really time for you to put them in place. Because, I'm gonna share this with y'all. Oh my goodness. See, this gets like deep because it's like things that I talk to God about and I like keep in my head. When I say it out loud, it's like, wow, like you're really saying that. All right, I'm gonna just say it. I've definitely been feeling like I'm at the edge. Like, not ready to jump off the cliff, but definitely at the edge where I'm just like, nothing is going the way that I want it to go. Nothing is going as planned in my head, my plans. It's like one thing after another. The kids were just sick like maybe 3 weeks ago. And I know with babies, when they're in school, they're around other germs. Kids are just walking germs. So I know with that, it's a cycle within itself. Once the kids get sick, we get sick, and then everybody's good, and then it happens all over again. So there's been a lot of that happening, right? And I just felt like I can't keep up. I can't keep up with myself. I can't keep up with my thoughts. I can't keep up with the conversations that I'm trying to have with God. I can't keep up. So I've been feeling like I'm at the edge. Like, God, I don't know what to do anymore. Like, I really don't know what to do anymore. Am I a good mom? Am I doing good? Like, am I trying my best? Like, just questioning so much, questioning God. God, why are you allowing this to happen? A whole lot. And I just feeling lost, confused, hurt. Why does this keep happening? Why do these cycles keep happening? I feel like I'm not doing enough. I'm trying and I feel like it's not enough. I feel like I'm giving it all my all. It's still not enough. Just feeling like nothing is enough. I'm not enough. Why does all of this keep happening? So day 4, God says to me, because I wasn't sleeping, I wasn't feeling good. Kids aren't feeling good. So I didn't get no rest last week. It's like crazy. You be off, like it's vacation. You got a week off, really, not really. And you sick, not really resting. But God said to me, it's time. It's time. It is time for the changes to take place. You've been feeling like you're not enough. It's too much. I'm on you because it is time. The pressure is on. I'm putting the pressure on you, my beautiful daughter, London, Brittany, Evelyn, because it's time. It starts with you and it ends with you. Telling y'all what he's saying to me. It starts with you and it ends with you. And he's saying it starts with me because I am now a mom. And I have 2 little babies. And I have a partner. And what God does in me, God does in them. What God does for me, God does to those attached to me. So it starts with me. It stops with me. The generational curses, the negative thoughts, the suicidal thoughts, being in those depressive states of mind. It stops with me. It stops with me because what the enemy tries to attach to me, people try to attach to my family. He said it starts with you and it stops with you. No more. No more depressive states. No more hiding so much in your heart and laughing around those around you. I'm getting emotional because I'm saying this out loud. No more. No more feeling alone when you have family, when you have a village. No more feeling like you're not enough when you are everything. It starts with you and it stops with you. And I broke down crying. I didn't even tell Demetrius this. I broke down crying because I've been in these flood of thoughts where I've been feeling like I'm not enough. It's always something. I'm always playing catch up. Once money gets good, up, you're out for a week of work. Check is gonna be basura. Once they start building up the savings, up, something happens where you gotta spend money. Kids' health are good, up, here they go, they're sick. Your health is good, up, there you go, you're sick. Been feeling good, positive thoughts, motivated. And then your world crushes right in front of you. It's like I'm always playing catch up, always playing catch up, always playing catch up. And it's just like, can I just live? Can I just be? Can I just have a straight, narrow path of peace, happiness, joy. Can I have that ever? Like, that's how I was questioning him. Can I have that ever? Or is it always going to be a bump in the road somewhere? Like, uh, he said it starts with you and it stops with you. And that can go so far. But as you guys know, I used to be suicidal and I used to be depressed. Um, the enemy tries to creep up sometimes with that. Like recently, just saying like you're not worth it. Like just give up. Your kids don't need you. Sorry, I'm not sorry because this is authentic truth, raw truth that I told you guys I would always give you. But this past week, it's like, what are you worried about your kids for? They don't need you. You're not worth it. They'll be fine with their dad. Please give up. Do us a favor. Pack it up. Um, and you know, my son, he's 4, and he was really down bad. But I would say maybe like Thursday or Friday. I don't remember. The days were a blur. Um, he was feeling a little better, but still like kind of cranky. And I went to check on him because he was in and out of sleep. So I heard that he was up. So I went to check on him. And I said, "You doing okay? You all right?" And he was like, "No." And I was like, "What's wrong? Is there anything I could get for you? Anything I need for you?" "No, I don't want you to do anything for me. I don't love you anymore." So I'm like, wait a minute. I'm in the room having a whole breakdown. Enemies telling me your kids don't need you. They'll be better off with their dad. All of this stuff. And then my son physically says out of his mouth, "I don't love you anymore." I was like, it took me a minute to catch myself, but I was just like, did I do something like to hurt you? Is there something that mommy did or didn't do? No, I just don't want you anymore. Okay. So I said, all right, well, if you do need anything, let me know. You know, I love you. I still love you. And I'm sorry that you're not feeling well, you know, but I still love you and I will always love you. And let me know if you need anything. And I just walked away. And I told Demetrius what he said. You know, he had a conversation with him, but he didn't know the conversation I was just having in the room, you know, with God and the enemy trying to like defeat me and knock me down. So I was really emotional about that. I'm like, dang, like maybe he don't love me. Maybe he don't need me. Maybe he don't want me. Like all these thoughts were just racing in my head. And it's like, I live for my kids. I live for my kids. I will die for my kids. I will do anything for them. I will do anything for my family to make sure they have a smile on their face, a smile in their heart, to make sure they're good. So that really hurt me. But he came to me later that day. He was like, "Mommy, I'm sorry. I'm sorry for being mean to you. I just don't feel good," and stuff like that. And, you know, I forgave him because I know it wasn't him. I know that was just the enemy. The enemy knows how to play games with us, y'all. He knows how to play games. It's not a game. Clearly, if I'm in the room, these are the thoughts that I'm having. These are the things that he's saying to me. And then I walk out and I talk to my son and he says the exact same thing. And he's saying, come on. Come on. He knows how to play with us. He knows how to get in our head. He knows. Now, my God is so real. So, of course, like I said, it held me back in a moment because I'm like, huh? Like, huh? But I said, no. Jesus I know you love me too much. I know you adore me too much. I know you favor me too much. And I know these kids love me. I'm their everything. I know this is not my baby talking to me right now. That's what I had to say to myself. I know this is not my baby right now, so I'm not even going to get upset. I'm going to go through these emotions right now, but I'm not going to stay stuck in them because I know this is not my baby talking. But the reason why I share that is because we can really get lost in our head. We can really get lost in our thoughts. The enemy can really try to kick you while you're down. But God is so much stronger. His voice is so much stronger. His voice is so much louder if we allow it to be. If we allow it to be, it will be. Because it's there. But sometimes we let the negative thoughts outshine what God is trying to tell us. Sometimes we choose to hear the negative thoughts instead of what God is trying to tell us because we don't want to be obedient. It's true. I'm telling you. It's true. We don't want to be obedient. So we listen to what's going on over here. Well, we know it's not true. But it feels better to feel sorry for ourselves than to listen to what God is trying to tell us to do because we're scared. We're fearful. And we don't know the changes that comes with what God is trying to tell us. But we're used to toxicity. We're used to being depressed. We're used to the negative thoughts. We're used to being sad and unhappy. We're used to that. We're comfortable in that. So it's like, all right, cool. Let me just listen to this. This is what he always tells me, whatever. Well, on the other hand, God is telling you so much more, speaking life into you. You are wonderfully made in my image. There's so much more for you, baby girl, but you have to listen to me. You have to come with me. You have to. There's so much more for you. I have so much more for you. This is nothing. This is surface level to what I have for you and your life and your family. But you have to be obedient. We don't want to hear that. We don't want to hear that. We want to be comfortable. We want to be comfortable in the known. And we are fearful of the unknown. But that stops. That stops. So like he told me, it starts with you and it stops with you. And that was the most powerful thing I needed to hear that week. Last week. I really needed to hear that. So, it starts with you and it stops with you. We're breaking generational curses. We're not going into 2024 being comfortable in toxicity, being comfortable being depressed, being comfortable being unhappy. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. We're putting our best foot forward and we're doing our best and we're letting God do the rest. But we have to be obedient when he's talking to us, when he puts things on our hearts, when he's telling us. Sometimes he gives us the little 1, 2, 3 steps on what to do. He gives us A, B, and C, and D. But we choose to go our own way and get in our own way. But that's going to stop. That's going to stop. We can do this. And we may need each other's help more than we think we do. But this is good. And I'm glad I allowed myself to get emotional and show you guys the real honest truth. But I'm going to end it here. I'm going to wrap it up. Like I said, I'm here for a good time, not a long time. But I really did miss you guys. I really, really did. And if you want to reach out, you want to email me, you can email me at gogether with 2 R's, 1 at gmail.com. And if you have any topics or any questions or any things that you want to discuss, send me an email and we can chat, or you can comment on this video and we can chat in there as well. And remember, you never know how your comment or your question may help others, because they may be shy to ask a question, or, it's just not their thing. But what you say might be the exact thing that they're going through. So you just never know how you are helping somebody else by just being you, simply you, the way God created you. So yeah, that is it. I love you guys so much. We will be back next week. And stay tuned. I'm really excited for what 2024 has for Go Get Her. I'm really, really excited. Like I said, we have some amazing guests next month. So stay tuned for the Go Get Her podcast. What we have coming is so exciting and you don't want to miss it. And again, if you watched this far, thank you so much. And I will see you next week. And yeah, that's it. Bye.